Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We've got to do a little catch up here, a little bit of a dive into my K-pop backlog featuring a bunch of different artists. I'm going to also do Baby Monster very soon and their debut, but I'm going to do that one separately. Here we're going to be checking out the Boyz, NMIXX, a few videos from Taeyeon, Weeekly, and then STAYC's most recent Japanese release. So we're going to be kicking it off with the Boyz with their song Watch It, which has done really well. It came out 3 weeks ago, has 42 million views. The Boyz' last song was Lip Gloss, right? That was their last one. I really like that a lot. A very, very catchy summer track. One that like had the energy that I want a lot of more boy groups to have in those lighter type songs. But Watch It, from what I've seen in some concept shots, seems to be a little bit more intense than that. And the Boyz is kind of a group that, first of all, is like known for their performance, I'd say first and foremost. I saw them at KCON last year, and you definitely got that for sure. But they also musically kind of change it up all the time. You think of like all their different lip gloss and like Maverick, and they even do a lot of, I kind of miss their more like elegant orchestral type performances like they've done on Kingdom. I'd love to see more of those. But today we're checking out Watch It. So let's go. Let's dive in. Oh, it's the cat with, it's one of the cats with the eyebrows.
Watch it.
Cute. Whispery boys. Woo. Was that cute? Oh, this song's horny. Oh, this pre-chorus sounds so pretty. Oh yeah. Is that Soñar? I think that is cute. What the hell happened?
Let me do what I do, 멍치고 했지 but coming true, 나 속삭이지 more. Just started.
Oh, the bass line in this song is so. Oh, I'm sorry, we gotta roll that back. That part was the killing point if there is to be one. That was so sick, so smooth.
Coming true, 나 속삭이지 more. Just started. 아마 해로울수록 더 want it. Yeah. Hi, hello. My name is what you want.
Oh, and I love how the melody is switched up there. Too hot to handle. Oh, I like how that swells in. There's a lot of crotch grabbing.
Watch it.
Ooh, I like the really dramatic crashes. Q and all bad boy. Woo! Oh my god, it all came together.
Watch it.
That last 20 seconds was so hype. It felt like the whole song was really leading to that climax. that there was like this sense of like casual build up. You know, when groups sometimes, boy groups specifically, do these kind of groovy, but with like a sexual tension kind of in there. The song definitely has that. They sometimes ruin that angle with a little bit too much noise, a little bit too much like prototypical boy groupiness, but they do not do that here. They definitely don't do that here. I think some of it is just, what is the word? You know, keeping the tricks up your sleeve, like, you know, not showing your cards kind of thing. A little bit of that, what you reel in sometimes has more impact, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And they kind of keep it at that level. Even when they go into that final drop and it really all coalesces and sounds so fucking good, it doesn't go like too much. It doesn't become too much. And I really like that. They sold the performance. I think new here as well. I only know a handful of the Boyz members, even though I've seen them a whole lot and throughout Road to Kingdom and Kingdom, but they've really changed a lot. Even recognizing Sunwoo in this, who is probably my favorite. I really enjoy his rapping. It was kind of difficult to recognize him, but I think I might have. Let's check this one out over again. I really like this, by the way.
Watch it.
Oh, I didn't notice his neck. What is going on here? So we're supposed to be talking about like a cash for gold kind of thing, and we're talking about watches, but not about watches. But then what's?
Watch it.
You should get that checked out. There's a lot of great like whisper singing and vocal fry in this song. They're all so light on their feet. The place was called Wings, right? I think that's what it said on the sign. Here he is with his butterfly wings. Red hair. Don't they have a Kevin? Is that him? Whoa! This song has a lot of great like angles and like hooks that it sinks into you too. The chorus has great payoff, but this pre-chorus is so pretty. I love the synth that comes in here. Slowly rises. That's a very pretty visual. Is that new? He looks slightly less elven there. Still elfish. Oh my god, the impact. That is him. Dude, that is a small shirt. Wouldn't be a boy group song though without a little bit of drifting. This part is so fucking good. Oh my god, they're so smooth with this. Oh, that is the highlight. That's gotta be most people's favorite part. Holy shit. On the delay. The instrumental is so perfectly simplistic in this song. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't really come together fully until that ending chorus.
Watch it.
Oh, there's so much impact with these really dramatic theatrical crashes in the music. It's so hot it blew up. Oh, that is such a sick visual too, with all these flares surrounding them. What a sick performance scene. They have a performance video that like highlights that scene specifically. Who is hitting that note? I remember Nu is one of the crazier vocalists in this group, right? Has a puffy jacket. A half jacket.
Watch it.
Oh, that fucked, man. That was a great release. Shit. Like I said, doesn't do too much. It like sets out with like this particular intention, and they absolutely nailed it. I loved the video. The song is so great. Perfect. Like if you want to do some kind of low-key, reel you in kind of sexy release, I think that they totally nailed that, and still shows off a lot of their performance ability, which to me is like their highlight for me as like a casual the Boyz enjoyer is their performance. And you got that, especially with that killing point that I pointed out. Oh my god, very good. Let me know what you guys think about the Boyz. Watch it. We'll move on to our next song, which is NMIXX Soñar, which it says breaker in parentheses, but Soñar I looked up and that means dream. And this is a pre-release for their next comeback, which isn't, I think, for a month from now, right? It isn't until January, I think. So yeah, January 15th. So over a month from now. But yeah, this is a pre-release digital single. And I have really, if you haven't caught up on some of my recent or most recent NMIXX reactions, I've really turned the corner on them. Unsure at first, as most were with some of those early releases. Some of you liked it from the onset, and I'm happy for you. But I was not really one of those groups where I'm like, damn, the talent is so crazy there, but they're not getting the songs that I think, you know, can meet them there. But I think their last few releases have totally been that. I loved Roller Coaster. Pretty much I'd say like their last 3 releases have been quite good. And actually even Dice I've completely come around on, and I actually really like Dice, and live it just kills it. So let's see what they go with for this pre-release with Soñar. Let's go. Hands out.
Oh,
powerful.
Oh my god, Lily's vocal is just so unmatched.
Oh my god. The attitude. Also these outfits. I like the big tie. Ooh, I like this switch up.
And we're back.
Hold up, why'd she hit that so fucking hard?
This is like a blend of their early stuff with their newer stuff.
I love that choreography. It's so slight, but has such a great effect.
Celine's vocals sound so big. Speaking of big vocals. like it?
Oh my god, the attitude she's bringing in this song, that's where I'm getting a lot of their older stuff. I'm getting the I don't know what you want to call it outside of attitude. I know what some people would call it on Twitter. I'm not gonna say it. What is this trippy, spacey Y2K world?
Like it? Twist it like this. Like it? Get loud.
There's the whale. We got a whale. Whale alert. We saw the whale. I remember the whale from the first video at least. Oh god, the attitude from, and I don't know whether it's Kyujin or Jiwoo because those are the two members that I still get confused, but wow, the attitude from the both of them is just insane throughout this whole video. Oh shit, that was really great. It gave me that same impact as the early releases without the kind of the oddities that didn't work. And that's the thing, like, if you're bringing me a little bit of weird, that just seems so very integral to classic K-pop, to have a little bit of just strangeness and bizarreness for the fun of it. But that's never how I really felt about the early NMIXX stuff. It never gave me that kind of charm that some like second gen K-pop stuff does. But here I'm getting maybe what they were going for in a more coherent sense with this song, and their performance is certainly there. And I've seen NMIXX now twice live at each KCON this year and last year, and their live vocals are really ridiculous. Like, they are seriously ridiculous. Lily especially is just something you must hear. Like, you must hear that live. It is so damn impressive. And we've checked out on Lee Moo-jin's service over on Patreon and Fourth Wall. Taeyeon, we've heard Soñar on there. I think we also heard Lily. A lot of them have been on there, and that is very telling that this group has the vocals for sure. And now they're starting to get the songs that can showcase them quite a bit. Like, some of the vocal lines in Tank are so insane by Lily, but then it's kind of spoiled because I think the song as a whole, for me at least, is just not that great. But her lines are so good. But this is a real great song that also has such perfect vocal accompaniment moments. These like classical paintings. I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics at all the first time through. I love these outfits with these big ties. And how many tie clips? She's got like 40 tie clips on that. They all do. I don't know if this is like bringing it back to like, I know like even was like changing it up in different dimensions or something when they step through the doorways, and here it's kind of similar but like an elevator. There's always this like changing of perspective. God, she's commanding of your attention every time she sings. Wow. Celine has some like high fashion look with the bangs. Ooh, and Bae with the blonde hair. This look is such a stark difference from what we were just getting. It's a great transition though. I think that it does work in the song as a whole, like musically. Oh, that part is coming up here. She doesn't have to go that hard with it. This is some real like amped up like chantiness in here too for the pre-chorus of the song. I also like how this looks. My cat is losing his mind. But the colors of like the sky, it's weird. It's like the sky has this weird like sepia tone on it, and then everything else is regular. And there's also a lot of personality. There's a little bit of like personality bits in them throughout this too that isn't like completely MV acting. And I like that. Like loose moments like that. That's creepy. Oh, and the close-up. Choreo goes hard. There's another bit. The original thing. Her vocals are a treat. The way she stares at the camera, like she's gonna step on your throat. What are they looking at?
Like it? Twist it like this. Ooh, like it? Get it loud.
Yeah, this and this kind of aesthetic, even the stuff like on their teeth, it feels so like they're going for that neo-future Y2K, like what like XG has been doing a lot recently. Actually, not even recently. That's kind of XG's style in general. She's been killing it the entire video. And there's our whale sliding. Great release. And this like pixel font is interesting. This like, okay, I'm trying to go in reverse and I'm going forward like an idiot. All I want to see is a logo. Interesting. For all the Spanish K-pop fans, that was a great release. I really enjoyed that. And if that is a thing to come, usually the pre-releases are always very different from the title tracks, especially these days. I think with pre-releases just becoming so much more common. And it's one thing of like, at first I was definitely annoyed by it just because I don't think that unless you are like the biggest, if you are a main NMIXX stan, sometimes you can just forget or not realize like, is this the comeback? Is this the pre-release? And it's like that for a lot of groups that are doing so many damn pre-releases. But if it's going to get us more MVs at the end of the day, I'm a fan of it, because more MVs, the better, if you ask me. It's one of the highlights of K-pop, just very ornate, elaborate music videos. So if we're going to get more of that because of it, then I'm a big fan. And it definitely gets me more excited for the release as a whole, because this is a real good one. And they're really trending up for me, totally trending up from where they started at debut. So that is great to see. Let's move on to our next release. Oh, Taeyeon. I was at Purple Kiss when this came out, seeing them in Phoenix, and now it's been 2 weeks, and I still have not checked this out. Her last album was like one of my favorites in all of K-pop. It was my favorite of last year. INVU was one of like my top 3 songs of the year, so freaking good. And this one is called 2X, and I actually haven't heard too much about this, like either on Twitter or whatever. For some reason, it's just maybe it's not getting much play. I don't know, but let's check it out. Split perspective. Oh, come on, YouTube.
처음 본 날 기억해. Skip the small talk. 바로 담당해야지 뭘. 단점이라곤 없는 게 단점이라던 그 허세도 마냥 좋았어. 하지만 내
Cringe flex.
재미없어진 이유. 내가 없어진 나의 메일들은 어쩌네. 좀 이상해 왜 둘 사이에 너만 보이는 걸까. 난 까다롭고 힘든 아이라 그런 피곤한 생각만 한데 오늘 난 눈 문자 속에 새로 산 티셔츠 그릴 기분이야. 이제야 난 알 것 같아. Gonna block you 부를 법 2X 빠빠빠밤 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 그 좋아했던 립스틱 싫단 말해버린
it's a low-key track. Bad breakup. I love that outfit.
Every day, every night 나로 채우고 싶어. 좀 이상해 왜 둘 사이에 너만 보이는 걸까? 난 까다롭고 힘든 아이라 그런 피곤한 생각만 한데 오늘 난 눈 문자 속에 새로 산 티셔츠 그의 기분이야. 이제야 난 알 것 같아. Gonna block you 부를 법 2X.
I like the imagery here too of this house, the roadway that leads to kind of nowhere. Wow, it's visually stunning. That's what our SIS was. So is this the struggle of like pulling the plug kind of thing on a relationship of that like internal struggle of having to do that, which is even at the end it's kind of like this image of him, this symbol of him kind of confronting her of like look at these memories that we have. This is what you're burning. This is the house you're burning if you are to do this kind of thing, but it's a necessary step that you have to take if you're really just your heart's not in it kind of thing. It's that ugly, bittersweet kind of decision you have to make. To her ex. Let's check it out one more time. Visually, I think the video is great. Very artistic. Such a different release from INVU. This being so much more low key, I guess I could see why it's not as like didn't maybe blow up in a sense. But I don't always need something super wild like that. A song like this totally works. Oh, I want to see some of these frames. It's like all the holes in the relationship, all the bad things there. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they do show the house upside down at one point too. I think there's a lot of that. Change in perspective. It says cringe flex, but I liked it. His name is, I'm sorry. There's a lot to catch here. Oh, okay. So she's dealing with a narcissist, basically? Love all the primary color, like tissues. It's like that situation of like all we talk about is you, or when have you ever been like either on a date or something to where the person is only talking about themselves, and when you speak then they just say okay and then carry on to the, their perspective of the response rather than inquiring more. It's like that kind of situation where it's like every situation is only regarding you. Now that's weird. Who's gonna make their girlfriend throw away lipstick? Yeah, and those kind of words that sound like, oh, it's so adorable how possessive they are. Like, I'm theirs, until you're like, oh no, they think I'm theirs, like property. No. I love this outfit. It looks very chic. There are the chairs. No, an upside down car. This song is such a great groove. Awesome editing on this video too. And they're with it talking about him flipping the chairs over, probably in some kind of argument or whatever outburst. The upside down house is on the flipped over chair, but just flipped over by our perspective. This doorway shot coming up is my favorite too. And there are all these big like signs here of like red flag, like red being like alert, this guy sucks. This shot, I love this doorway shot. It looks so good. Oh my god. People will totally guilt you in when they're trying to make that decision to not be in a relationship with you anymore, of like, look what you're throwing away, of like, wow, so like this XX this meant nothing. Like that's what this part feels like. But she's like, nah, fuck that, peace. Ooh, great video. Really chill song. I liked it. I definitely liked it. And we're also going to be doing one of, I think, is one of her B-sides off of this album, All for Nothing. She put out a live clip of this. I've also gotten to just see a little bit more of the real Taeyeon. I've always said that kind of I only know her from performances, and also like her being a host on things like Queendom, to where they have her be so very cold and like ice princess like for some weird reason. And then we've learned more about the other Girls' Generation members as well in watching over on Patreon Fourth Wall the Game Caterers episodes that they did, where like she's a clown, she's a dork, and I absolutely love it. So it's been so great to see that other side of her, and also get to learn the other members of Girls' Generation a lot more. For being my first K-pop group ever, I really just never really got to know their personalities at all. All for Nothing. Oh, her sad songs are so good. No Man, I love when songs have that like really echoed, distant Doppler effect that comes in and out like that. It just, ooh. Oh, I like how these vocals are layered too. Her low and her high.
nothing 짧고 뜨거운 온기 뒤 애일 듯이 몰아칠 시린
even in her eyes,
but this time,
you can feel it.
내 손을 꼭 잡고 깨어날 꿈이라도 네 체온에 쉬고 싶었어 this time, this time, yeah.
Oh my god, she looks so pretty.
짓밟힌 채로 그렇게 제가 돼버렸지 더위 정거를 미련하고 자존심 하나까지 남기질 않았어.
I don't have captions here, and it's so unfortunate because this is the type of song that I'm like, I need captions for this, and they don't have it. The song feels desperate. It almost feels like a plea in some ways. That's all I could really tell by just like the vibe she's given me. And those eyes. Oh, those eyes. Whoa, I like this song a lot more. Sounds very raw here. Oh, that was so good. She has such a great voice for something like this. This sorrowful song is like, it really just works for her vocals. And yeah, that's why I kind of prefer this one. Oh my god, it's really good. I like it a lot. This seems like the album as a whole might give the same kind of feeling, that it might be a more of a downer, kind of introspective kind of album. I don't know if she's ever really, what has she really said about the album, where the basis of this is from? Are there any past relationships that people know of that like it might be directed towards a person? I don't know. But also in this video, holy shit, did she look absolutely stunning. Like she looked amazing. Excellent song. Actually, this song makes me now feel like, okay, I have to listen to this album now, because it was really, really good. Okay, moving on to the next one. It's Weeekly. Weeekly with their song Backwards, which was one of the favorites off of their newest album, which I have a signed version coming in the mail soon. It might actually be down in the mailroom now. So I have to go and grab that. I really enjoyed the album. Checked it out over on Fourth Wall and Patreon if you want to join us for album reactions, live stages, and variety type stuff over on there. But now we're going to check out their performance video of this song, which is nice, fills my ultra wide. A little bit will be cut off for you guys, unfortunately. But I'm excited for this one because it sounds like a song, if I'm like remembering correctly, that it deserves like a performance video. Totally.
Fine, just go.
Oh, heavy like bloom on this.
It's not gonna happen. Love or hate.
There's short hair on Soon.
No one expected. You don't know me, but I know you.
Such a dreamy vibe with that bloom. Monday.
You gotta move backwards.
Oh, the editing is fantastic. Oh my god. Hold up. Someone is killing center right now, and I love how she just slides in there. I want to actually even go back to the drop, because I love how the camera gets very dynamic, and they cut into that black or purple background with their silhouettes.
You gotta move backwards.
Ooh, the camera is very active.
You gotta move. You gotta move backwards. Can't you know? 지나가.
That was an aggressive turn. That was an aggressive turn.
Can't you know? 지나가. 짙게 번지는 향기의 flowers. You won't last an hour.
To these like elegant fits.
And you made me up 단 걸 알잖아.
God, the editing is so good. All perfectly on the beat, and I love the stark lighting changes they keep using to hide and reveal their faces. Wow. Whoa, I love how low the bass gets here. Like growls.
You gotta move backwards. Trying to leave, but it feel like I'm here. 멀어질수록 끌려.
This needs its own photo book.
나는 빛이 머릿속을 채워. Call me addiction. 어느새 너는 날 떠나게 한 순간 속에 reverse. You gotta move.
Sujin also, I mean, she just needs to keep the short hair. Holy shit. Sujin really suits this aesthetic too. Zoa, performance monster. Wow. Oh, they did such a great job with this. Oh, they're doing the hand light things. Oh, that looks so good. Wow. Wow. What a great performance video. That was excellent. Shit. It really is like confirming to me that I'm almost starting to like performance videos more than straight up music videos these days. That was so very good. Like if you listen to that song just on the album, this is like the ideal that I would have wanted if you were going to make a performance video for it. They look fantastic. They're the actual choreo for the song is great. I don't know if they're performing this on or if they performed it on live shows, so I haven't seen the choreography before. I can't speak. But it's really, really great. And the editing on this video is sublime. Exactly what we want. And it seems like the type of song that gets a lot of play these days, you know? It seems like not exactly super similar, but it's like adjacent to like a BBG Untie or something like that. It has that kind of vibe, which is always so killer. I love songs quite like this. Songs made for the runway, I guess. Lastly, we're going to be checking out one of my favorite groups, STAYC's Lit, which is a Japanese release of theirs. Hopefully this doesn't get this video blocked, as Japanese releases tend to do. I saw them live last month? What was it? 2 months ago. It was like 6 weeks ago or something like that. And they were fantastic live. They were so great. And I will continue to support them. So let's check out their most recent release here, Lit. Wendy looking ass. This mix already feels very Japanese. It already feels that way. That is a look. Soon in her e-girl era. This style is so eclectic. Ooh. It's like a mix of Y2K with like a hyper pop feel in some ways. It certainly feels so fitting for a Japanese release. Yoon suits this style 1000% though, because she's weird herself. Lit Mart. Sumin is too cute. I love the DDR arrows around her. It even has like the repetition that like Poppy did, but a totally, completely different style. Ooh! Fast with the footwork. Okay. This video feels like it's like trendy, the music video. Gummy worms and gummy bears? She has so many buddies on her! Oh my god, this scene is too... Instrumental is actually really great in this. You know, as I was first saying, that the mix felt very like Japanese. Usually I don't like how they sound. They always usually sound like the mixes sound super artificial or like very played with in some ways, processed. And it does to an extent, mostly at the beginning. But I think it gets better and better as it goes on. And the song just feels very like it just carries. I actually want to check that one out again because there was a lot to see in this video. They actually did a lot for this video as well. Poppy was super simple. This is not nearly as simple as Poppy was. I love their graffiti shirts. Oh my god, they should have had those shirts at the show. Her signs say neat, like the kind of neat I'm thinking of. I don't think it means that. No, there's no way. No. Yeah, this definitely has that kind of Y2K aesthetic. The one where you're completely covered in teddy bears and like the furry pink pillow. Lots of stuff from Limited 2 and Claire's. This here, the little like very faint chimes in the instrumental, it's very dreamy. Ooh, the choreo goes in here though. Seen as a Tamagotchi? I want one of those STAYC graffiti shirts. She is a dork. What does Litmart sell? This, I love how this looks with these like glitterized, like metallic looking DDR arrows floating. Ew, she has chips all over. Do you see this? June, what are you doing? Look at all these chips. She's got soda cans laying in her bed. Isa outfit goes crazy. Literally dancing on sour candies, gummy candies. I love the hard leg kicking choreography. of like burnt orange that J outfit. Like they're so killing this aesthetic to almost like a genuine degree. Like your Disney Channel Y2K look. This is my favorite though. Sumin just dancing covered in bunnies. I'm starting to like this more and more and more. It's not gonna top Poppy because Poppy is so fucking good, but it's a really, really catchy song. I liked it. And I think I'll continue to like it more and more as I give it more playtime. We have also been checking out some STAYC variety, watched them do like an end of the year from last year cook-off, and also their variety series, which I totally forget the name of. STAYC Pong Pong? Is that what it's called? Totally forget. We've only done episode 1 of that, but I'm definitely going to carry on, as STAYC is one of my favorite groups. So if you're interested in any of these groups for extra content, live stages, album reactions, variety type shows, check out my Fourth Wall and Patreon if you do want some extra content. Thank you guys so much. Let me know what else I have to catch up on. This was just a little grab bag that I slapped together. So if there's anything that I missed or something that you're looking for, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll maybe do a few others of these because I know that I have missed quite a bit over the last like 2 months or so. So yeah, let me know. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe if you're new. Check out these groups in their respective playlists down below in the description, and I will see you next time.